just 1.5 yards, you can sew this tie. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to cut a very simple dress with this flowered material. I'm going to combine with this lace material. This 1 yard by 60 inches. I will fold into 2. I will leave 1 inch allowance to sew zip on the back. I will measure 1 inch. This is where I will sew zip on 1 inch. I will mark all the way up and down. After folding into 2 and I mark where I'm going to sew zip on, I will fold again to give me into 4. I place this one on top where I mark, like this. I'm going to cut the shoulder and the sleeve together. The measurement I have here is 13.5 inches. Then I place my tape on top here. I will measure from top here down 10.5 inches. Bust is 48 inches. 48 divided by 4 is 12 inches. I will add 1 inch to sew. I place my tape on top the shoulder, measure down half length, 17 inches. I will use half inch to sew shoulder, then I will measure 17.5 inches. Waist is 44 inches. 44 divided by 4 is 11 inches. I will add half inch to sew. I'm not going to add that. I place my tape on the waist where I mark. I'm going to measure hip. Then from waist down, I measure 13 inches. This hip. Hip is 52 inches. 52 divided by 4 is 13 inches. Bottom is 46 inches. 46 divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. Then I add half inch to sew. Length is 38 inches. Remember, I'm going to add extra material. This lace material. Neckline is 3 inches. And I will cut back with half inch. I will notch the back. I will cut here. Front neck, I place my tape on the shoulder. I measure down 4 inches. And I will cut the way I mark. It's a very simple dress. Very simple summer dress. The length is 60 inches. I fold into 2 and I will fold again to give me into 4. Like this. Bottom is 46 inches. 46 inches divided by 4 is 11.5 inches. This material is by 60. I fold into 2, I fold again, I have into 4. After folding, I have 15 inches here, and I'm going to measure from here to here 15 inches to have the same measurements as this place. This 15 inches. 15 inches. I use half yard of this material to combine. I measure 15 inches here because this place is also 15 inches. From this point, I will measure 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. 7.5 inches. And 7.5 inches. I will mark. This is where I will cut. I have 7 inches here. I will measure all through 7 inches. 7 inches. And 7 inches. I will cut here and I will cut here. What I will do now is to go and sew the shoulder. I will use bias for the neckline. I will leave about 10 to 12 inches from the back. I measure from top. I mark 10 inches. I will leave this place without sewing here. Then I will sew from where I mark. I will sew from here up to this place. I will sew from here up to the bottom. Then after doing that, I will join the shoulder. I'm going to sew side pockets. I have 2 pieces here. The measurement here is 13 inches by 13 inches. I fold into 2. Fold into 2. Measure 7 inches. And I will notch here. I will cut this way. So I have 4 pieces here. I will measure from shoulder. There's the front of the dress. I will measure from shoulder where I will sew the pocket on. I will measure 16.5 inches. 16.5 inches. This is where I will sew from. I will do the same on the back. This place I notch, I place my tape here. I will measure 7 inches. Remember, I measure from here to here 7 inches. I will sew on the front like this up to this 7 inches. This place, the two together, I will sew here this 7 inches. I will do the same on the back. Also on the back, this 7 inches. I'm done sewing the back, and this is where I will sew zip on. I will join the shoulder before I use this satin bias to turn the neck. This satin bias. The pockets, you can see the way I cut this pocket. This is 7 inches. I measure 13 inches by 13 inches before I curve. This is the top, this is the bottom. And I measure from shoulder down 16.5 inches on the front and on the back. What I will do, I will sew this way. I will sew like this. I will sew here up to this 7 inches, up to this place. I will sew from here to here. After sewing, it will go this way. I will do the same on the front. I will place like this. This is where I notch this place. I will place on it like this. Then I will sew up to 7 inches. Then it will come this way. I will first go and sew the shoulder. Then I will show you when I'm done sewing the pockets. This is the one I just sew. Let me show you with this. I'm done sewing this part. You can see the way I explained. I place this way and sew from here up to 7 inches, and do the same from here up to 7 inches. So you can see the way it comes. This is the front, and this is the back of the material, and this is the front of the material. After joining the shoulder and I hem the armhole, before I will sew from here, I will sew this way up, and I will sew down. I hope you understand. That is why I cut it separately, especially for beginners, so it's easier this way to sew. I will sew from armpit here, this way, up, then I will sew down. I will do the same as I said on this one, but first I will go and join the shoulder. Then after joining the shoulder, I will hem the neck line. We will use the same to hem the arm. Let me sew and show you. I'm done joining the shoulder, and after doing that, I hem one side of the sleeve, remaining this side. This is the right side of the dress. I bring the bias out this way, and I place on top and sew, and I will sew up to here. After doing that, I will turn and stitch on top just like this. This is where we sew zip on. I will place, so I will sew round up to the end here and stitch on top, just like the way I stitch on top this one. After doing all that, then I will measure 9.5 inches on the round sleeve. I will measure from shoulder down 9.5 inches. Then I will sew this way. I will sew up just on top this material. Then I will sew down. I will do the same on this side. I will measure 9.5 inches from shoulder. 9.5 inches from shoulder. Then I will sew from here. I will sew all the way up to this place. Then I will sew gently down. Then measure here. When I'm done sewing the two sides, I will show you how I'm going to join this on the bottom. I'm done joining the two sides. and I sew handmade sticker on the back. So you can see the way I sew this place. And I hem the neckline, the 2 sleeve. Remember 9.5 inches before I sew down. I will sew this place, this open place. I'll sew, then I will sew on the bottom. And the zip, I measure zip on the back 10 inches. So measure 12 inches. And I'm done with the zip and the down. The 2 side pockets, very simple and beautiful. Before I try the dress, I have this one also in this channel. I will leave the link in the description box. You can go and check it out on how to cut and sew this beautiful simple dress. This one is 1 yard by 60 and ½ yard by 60. This is the final look, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are new, you are welcome. Please subscribe and remember the notification bell. If you have any question concerning this video, please let me know in the comment section. Please share this video to everyone. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time.